welcome to my channel, Soul Horizons Tarot. We're doing a love reading for the sign of Scorpio. This is a singles reading. Keep in mind that this is a general, so if it doesn't sound familiar, if it doesn't fit your situation, then it is not your story. It's about to get loud. We're going to do a reading looking at who's coming towards you, romantically speaking. And I've already done a pre-shuffle, so I'm just going to shuffle. I'm not going to set the cards out like I normally do. I love you. Good night. If this does resonate, let me know in the comments, or if you enjoyed this reading and want to see future content. There's your card. I haven't asked yet, but that's your card. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. Alright, tell me who's coming towards Scorpio. Who is this person that's coming towards Scorpio regarding romantic love? Who's coming towards Scorpio, please? Who's coming towards Scorpio? Oh, that's too many. And I'll take two or three. I prefer just one card. Tell me who's coming towards Scorpio. Alright, we're going to do 3 shuffles after this one. Could be quite a surprise because that tower did come out. Someone completely unexpected or showing up at a very unexpected time. This one's 3. 11. It's okay. 3 of Pentacles. Alright, somebody that you may work with, or somebody that you have a somewhat established knowledge of. So you could see this person on a day-to-day basis. It could be a neighbor, it could be a friend of the family, it could be somebody that works kind of in the same place, but you're not really, super familiar with them, but you know their name, maybe you talk. We'll see more though. I'll clarify here in a little bit once I've got everything out. Alright, tell me about the biggest challenge or obstacle regarding this person that's coming towards something that could pose a challenge, either on your side, their side, or just like a mutual energy here that could prove difficult to bring this together. Just what's the biggest? Okay. Knight of Pentacles. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Could just be somebody's very slow, methodical, maybe a little overly cautious, or the timing of it might be off. Again, we will clarify. Next, we're going to look at what does this person want? Good for you. What does this person want? What are their true motives and intentions in coming towards Scorpio? What does this person truly want, desire? What do they want? In regards to Scorpio, in regards to connection, what does this person want, please? What is it that this person desires? Tell me more. Tell me. Alright, we're going to do 3 shuffles after this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, this person wants to move things forward. They want to have success here. We'll see in what direction that goes. That is Cancer energy. They want to have a balanced relationship, a successful relationship, or they just want to have success. What does this person have to offer? Scorpio? Oh, 3 cards. Yay. Not great ones either. Tell me, what does this person have to offer? To Scorpio in a relationship, what is it this person has to offer? It's coming towards Scorpio in love. Tell me, what does this person have to offer? It's 1. It's 2. Okay, that kind of goes with what I saw. Change. Transform. It could be very transformative. Major shifts, major change, major transitions, major change, possibly even an ending of something. How are they going to offer? How are they going to offer? That's your card too, by the way, Scorpio. Tell me, what is this? How is this person going to show up? What is the action that they're going to take? How are they going to approach Scorpio? Okay, what is it with you? And sending me exactly 3 cards. Tell me, what is this person? How is this person going to show up? What action are they going to take? What action is this person going to make towards Scorpio, please? 1, 2, 3. And they're going to show up as a page, offering something. Usually the Page of Pentacles is solid. It may be their approach that throws you, that you might not value, you might not take it seriously. I say that because both the challenge and the way they're offering it is similar. Maybe they're very slow to act. Alright, tell me about advice. What is Scorpio's advice? What are your messages of truth, clarity, wisdom, guidance, and advice for Scorpio regarding this person? The situation, how it plays out, for their best interest, greatest good, highest potential, please, for the sign of Scorpio. What do they need to know or do regarding this person and or the connection that this person is offering? What is your advice for Scorpio, please? Only what serves towards their best interest, greatest good, highest potential. Alright, that's 1. 2. Okay, and 3. We got one that flipped though, so 6 of Swords. There's something that you need to release, let go of. It could be before you even get involved with this relationship. There's something that you need to detach yourself from, especially mentally. You're supposed to be seeking out peace, harmony, maybe even solitude. Time to heal, because this comes after the 5 of Swords, which is very heavy, negative, toxic energy. Alright, what is the probable outcome here? Again, 3 cards. Wow. Pretty profound, like, We have the Tower, the Hangman, and the Ace of Swords. A pretty profound realization. Okay, tell me about the probable outcome. One card, please. Just one. One card for the probable outcome. Probable, not definitive, because tarot cannot dictate free will. Yours or theirs. Tell me about the probable outcome between these two. How is this most likely to play out? One. Okay, thank you. The World. Could talk about change, new beginnings, but it could also talk about a cycle repeating itself, so we'll have to clarify. That is Capricorn, but also all the fixed signs. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Alright, tell me one more. The overall long-term, real-world potential of this connection between Scorpio and the person presenting themselves here. What is the long-term, real-world? Thank you. Four of Swords. Yeah, I don't know. This may even be kind for someone that you consider a friend, or maybe even a sibling, like a little sister or a brother. Like if they're like a really close part of the family, you may consider them as family, so you can't really see them. There's a reason I'm saying that, but we'll clarify before I get concrete about it. Alright, so moving on. That is our pool. Let's start out with, first of all, let me check. Make sure this is good. How are we? Definitely scoot up. Definitely zoom in. Alright, good. We're going to look at who this person is. Three of Pentacles. Could be somebody that you work with. Maybe you're in a partnership as far as like collaborative efforts, teamwork, working on a project together. The Three of Pentacles can definitely signify that it is somebody that you know and or have a working relationship with. Not like literally working, but you have prior knowledge, and you may even have like somewhat of a solid understanding of who this is. But let's see. Tell me about that Three of Pentacles. I'm getting this energy of somebody that's kind of quiet, likes to work alone, likes to be on their own, maybe an introvert. Let's see. Tell me about that Three of Pentacles for who this person is that's approaching or will be approaching Scorpio romantically. Tell me about that Three of Pentacles, please. Tell me more. Alright, we're going to do 3 shuffles. 1. It's 2. And 3. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I'm kind of getting this kind of person that maybe other people see them as unapproachable, standoffish, a hermit, like a homebody, somebody that doesn't, they have a very different way of looking at things. They're very honest, but the way they present, like the way they communicate can come off a little bit harsh. Tell me more. tell me more about this Ace of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, please. It's like, don't talk to that guy, he's weird. Or don't talk to that girl, she's a loner. It's kind of the energy I'm getting from this. Tell me one more with the Ace of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Specifically Leo, does not have to be. But we do have some a passionate person here with the King of Wands showing up. They don't, okay, that's what it is. They don't like being a follower. They don't like maybe taking direction. I think they like to take the lead. But the way they take the lead, their approach to it is kind of, it can ruffle some feathers. It can upset the status quo. It can come off a little pretentious, condescending, or just know-it-all. So this person often works alone. It feels more like they actually prefer that, because then they don't have to deal with trying to navigate social norms. This could be somebody that is very comfortable by themselves, especially in a work atmosphere. They don't like to take direction, they actually like to give it, because the King of Pentacles is has good leadership qualities, very passionate, very forward, very has a lot of energy. Tell me about that Ace of Swords. That's the one that's kind of throwing me a little bit. Tell me about that Ace. Okay. Yeah, they have a very, very strong sense of what they like, what they don't like, and it can be a little bit off-putting to those that don't understand or don't try to understand them. So they do, I kind of get this, like they do feel more comfortable that people don't understand them, because then they don't have to pretend. I don't think this is a person that puts up much pretense or tries to fit in. This very much feels like a person that is 100% comfortable and confident in who they are, and screw what anyone else thinks. We have more Leo energy here. But underneath that tough exterior, I think, is somebody that actually cares a lot. Tell me about that Three of Pentacles. No, actually, tell me about that King of Wands. Tell me about that King of Wands. They do care about people, or there's certain things that they know a lot about, and they care about it. They're very passionate about it. But I don't think a lot of people give them enough credit, or they don't get to, not very many people get to see this side of them. Tell me about that King of Wands. Okay, that's two. Of course it is. Yeah, they're perfect. Look at that. They're perfectly comfortable being alone and being seen as a loner. They have no issue. In fact, they enjoy it. They enjoy. This is not the kind of person that you'd have to worry, I think, so far. We'll see. But the person that would only get in a relationship because they don't like being by themselves. They don't like being alone in their thoughts. This person prefers this. We have Virgo energy there with the Hermit. I get somebody that feels like they earned the right to their confidence, to their almost like, I am who I am. So I don't think I need to clarify anymore. I think that pretty much answered it. But underneath, again, like underneath that tough, maybe a little abrasive, slightly standoffish exterior, like know-it-all, is somebody who deeply cares about something. Whether that's society as a whole, or they have a certain thing that they could, you know, speak very passionately about for hours, and they know a lot about. Okay, so let's look at what the challenge or obstacle is. What is the biggest challenge or obstacle here with that Knight of Pentacles, please? This could just be that somebody, okay, Ten of Cups. Maybe somebody is just coming slowly out of a relationship. Or maybe this is somebody that takes their time when it comes to relationships. They take their sweet time. It could be you, it could be them. The challenge here could be that you're on two different frequencies when it comes to the speed with which you do things. Somebody here with that Knight of Pentacles is probably, like I said, very methodical, very logical, very resourceful, and I always get more Virgo energy off the Knight of Pentacles because they like to plan, they like to plot the course. They take the slow approach because they're just being cautious. Tell me more. So slow to open up, slow to reveal their hand, slow to express. Oh, Knight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they're not one to just rush into things. It could very well be because of previous connections, commitments, and that doesn't necessarily have to mean romantic, just something from their past where a family, maybe it was a dysfunctional family, has put them in a situation, whether, again, that's you or this person, that's, you know, you take things slow. Somebody here takes things very slow. They have a lot to say. They feel a lot, but they pull back, they hold back a lot. Tell me one more with that Knight of Pentacles. Excuse me. Tell me about that Knight of Pentacles. I think this is just the pace with which somebody is comfortable moving. Tell me about that Knight of Pentacles. This could be a fear of conflict, too, with the Knight of Swords being in the reverse. Maybe this person knows themselves well enough that if they just speak their mind, it gets them in trouble, like they end up with their foot in their mouth often. So with you, they take the more gentle approach, because they don't want to reveal too much too soon and scare you away, or it could be that that's you. Tell me about that Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. It's just the way or somebody's approaching this. It's almost like casual, and that could be misunderstood as you're not interested, or you're just your intentions are bad or whatever. When in reality, it's just them taking their time, not wanting to give the wrong impression, not wanting to scare someone away. Alright, so what do they want with the Chariot, which is Cancer? Cancer energy. What do they want? What does this person want? Truly and genuinely, sincerely, deep down want. What does this person want with the Chariot, please? Tell me more about what this person desires, either from Scorpio or in relationships in general. What does this person want? What are they after? With the Chariot, please. One. See, it's like, oh wow. Internally, they want to get to the point, because that's how they are on the surface. But when it comes to relationships, they find themselves like almost receding. It's like the one area where they're not full throttle, but what they want is to go full throttle, it feels like. Alright, we're doing 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. It's like they have to fight their inner nature. Alright, 2 of Pentacles. So the Chariot talks about the white and black horses, sometimes represented as sphinxes. They represent the balance between either masculine, feminine, light and shadow, for passion versus patience. Those things have to be in balance in order to move the Chariot forward. With the 2 of Pentacles here, we do have an imbalance. Tell me more about what this person wants. Tell me more. It's almost like they don't want to be in a position where they don't know what their future looks like or what the future holds. They don't like being uncertain or not in the know. So they want a connection that has a clear, direct objective or a clear directive. They just want to be, okay, what was that? The King of Swords. Yeah, they want a connection that goes somewhere, and honestly, something that makes sense. Something with there's no like back and forth, there's no juggling, there's no uncertainty, there's no imbalance, there's no trying to make things make sense. Oh my God. Sorry, that is the 3rd time that has gone off. Amber Alert. It's really sad. There's a 7-month-old. That threw me off. 7-month-old has gone missing. Hazel eyes, last seen wearing nothing but a diaper. Okay, so they showed up as the King of Wands. They want somebody that also knows what they want, but somebody that is their equal, that is their match. I think they're tired of dealing with people that don't know what they want and give mixed messages in and out, back and forth. That's Aries, Leo, Sag, that's Cancer, that's mainly Aquarius, but Gemini, Libra as well. It could be too that they're trying to move away from somebody that they previously dealt with, somebody that was very much like that. Like, in some way not balanced. Made them question themselves or their worth or anything else in the, no. Yeah, they want to know what they're working for, what they're setting their sights on. They want to know for certain, without question. Tell me one more with the Chariot and the King of Swords. Tell me one more with the Chariot and the King of Swords for what this person wants. Yeah, they don't want to be held back by fear, worry. I think this is an energy that they're trying to move away from, because that Chariot is going towards the King of Swords, who knows the truth, who has the truth, who holds the truth. But it does worry this person, I think, that they're not going to find this person, that their only experience is going to be people that want one thing one moment and something else the next, that can't make up their mind, that can't settle on one thing. I think to this person it comes very easily, very natural. And it confuses the hell out of them that they can't seem to find somebody that shares that same idea or goal. It keeps them up at night, possibly, with that Nine of Swords. It creates a lot of confusion, a lot of fear, a lot of stress. I think possibly they could have been with someone in a previous relationship that had them always on their toes, like not in a good way. I mean, kind of in a like probably someone that they were very attracted to, but created a lot of turbulence, uncertainty, and possibly even like had them running around in circles, feeling very out of their element, out of their very natural, like logical, why can't we just go this way? This is the correct way. This is the only way. Why are we going this way and then back and then doing a 180 and then... Alright, so what do they have to offer with the Death card? That's Scorpio energy. Something that you would be comfortable with, actually. Scorpio, you would be the one that would be very comfortable with what this person has to offer, which is change. Scorpios are very good and adaptive, naturally adaptive to change, transformation. Okay, Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. More Scorpio energy, but tell me more. Tell me more. One more with the Knight of Cups and Death for what this person has to offer. This could be literally them approaching you, saying, hey, I like you, I have feelings for you, or I'm interested in getting to know you better. Okay, let's see what that was. Three of Wands. Don't look like they'll wait for you to change your mind. Tell me about death. No, actually I'm going to use this deck. Tell me about death. What is that? Oh, that was fast. Another Three of Wands. And the Page of Cups. They're going to wait for the right person. I feel like this is the type of person that does very, very well at hiding this certain side of them that's very romantic or emotional thoughtful, kind, sweet, caring, genuine, sincere. I think people probably get the wrong impression, which they're fine with, because then they don't have to pretend to be something they're not. But if people would give them the time of day, but I see that this person, what they have to offer is something that not a lot of people could probably handle. They've been waiting and waiting and waiting for the right person. And they'll continue to wait and wait and wait. We've got the Three of Wands twice here. That's more water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They want to sweep someone off their feet. They want to romance someone. They want someone to value that about them. But they're just sitting... They're not sitting back and waiting. They're just waiting. Waiting for the right person to show that side of themselves. To be that side of themselves for. It's like no matter what direction they look, they can't seem to find it though. Because I'm looking at these Three of Wands and how they're both figures are looking this way towards the past, this way towards the future. I do think their hope is dwindling a little bit. And I think they're hoping for someone that's going to change their mind as far as like not being able... I mean, there's confidence in the Three of Wands that you will get what you want, that you will get what you deserve. But it's almost like they're waiting to change someone's life. I know that sounds weird and kind of silly, but I don't need to shuffle anymore. But with that Death card, I don't think... Something about them is not something a lot of people can handle. And I think a lot of it has to do with this, because they can't get past the exterior. But in this age, you know, generation, whatever you want to call it, who really takes the time anymore? There's something about this person that's very authentic in a very fake world, and they feel a little bit alone in it. Not just because nobody gives them the time of day or everybody thinks that they're unapproachable, but also because everybody's so distracted. I don't think they fit in with that at all. And I think because they don't, yes, it makes them feel lonelier. And yes, it's, in some cases it's easier because they can just coast through life without having to fit in. But they're also like, they feel like they're not of this world. They feel like adrift almost. Like they were just planted. What they have to offer you is something completely different though, with the Death showing up. No, wait. Oh, yes, no, yes, yes, yes. How are they going to offer it? How is this person going to... This is what they have to offer. How are they going to offer it? How are they going to approach you? What is their action? What is their behavior here? What is their approach? No, oh, no, 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 stop. Stop it. Stop it. Tell me about that Page of Pentacles. You might be another person to write this person off. Tell me about that Page of Pentacles. Why is that here for how this person is going to approach Scorpio? 1 second. That's about to go off, and I've just about had it with loud, annoying it. 1 second. Alright. Okay. Tell me about that Page of Pentacles, please. Tell me about that Page of Pentacles for how this person is going to approach, what they're going to do, what they're going to say, how they're going to say it. Anything you can tell me. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll take that. We have the Lovers, that's Gemini with the 8 of Swords though. And then the third, Tapa. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. We have Gemini, we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, we have more Capricorn there with the Devil. The Devil and the 8 of Swords. I think this person is so used to being seen certain ways, there being certain reactions to this person, that the offer that they give, even though behind it is pure intention, they're so used to, it's almost like they feel stigmatized. They feel like they're stereotyped. They feel like nobody takes them seriously. So even though they're coming forward with a strong offer, but kept keeping it small, keeping it like very almost discreet, almost like quiet, reserved. It's like a distilled version of where it's really coming from, which is the Lovers. Not distilled. What's the other word? Watered down. It's a watered down version. And it's because they're used to not being taken seriously, or nobody ever trying to get past what they see on the surface. I do think that's had a negative impact on them. Even though they're comfortable there, they're comfortable there because they've dealt with it their entire lives. They've adapted to it. They've made it into a strength almost. But when it comes to love, when it comes to connection, it does bother them a great deal. And I'm going to say this, they may not be very attractive to a lot of people. Or maybe it's not the physical attractiveness, maybe it's just their energy. But I think with the Devil and the 8 of Swords, they're used to people not liking them for that reason, or always being friend zoned, or never being the first choice. if they're not unattractive, it's like they feel like they are. Because the devil and the lovers here, especially with that Eight of Swords, is like, there's something wrong with me. There's gotta be something wrong with me. So actually getting the offer out is almost excruciating, but they do it anyway. How are they going to offer it? Yeah, they're going to hold back big time. And they're going to water down their offer, which is what I was getting, that you wouldn't take it seriously, and this is why. Because you're reading them, but you're misinterpreting the intention. And a lot of people do. It's very, yeah, look at that. They don't think anybody is interested in them. Or they don't think anybody will take them seriously. They're not really helping their case out because they have this attached to them. Like, because it's happened so often, but they can't go into expressing their interest in someone with that, because that energy is, it's palpable. Even if you're not a very intuitive person, you can pick up on energy. It just comes off differently. Like, why are they so weird? Why are they so antisocial? But they might not be, you know, you're just picking up on the energy of shyness, or you know, somebody that's used to being a hermit, or a very introverted, very private. This person doesn't come off flashy, but they do come off real. I think a lot of times they feel thwarted. And they feel like they feel hamstrung. They feel castrated. And that's why I said that they might not be attractive. Because they don't see that they've got a shot even before they make the offer. So they just kind of like, they water it down. But behind that is the lovers. There is so much in this offer that you can't see on face value or surface level. And with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, I think they're used to hearing no so much that it's actually affected their confidence when it comes to relationships. I think personally they're okay, they're good. They're fine being on their own, but when it comes to approaching someone that they like, or that they would like to get to know, it does affect them. Alright, let's look at your advice. Tell me about that Six of Swords. That is the second time these two cards have come out. Exactly these two, just these two. So I'm taking them. Clearly they were supposed to come out. Yeah, this is going along with what I'm saying. Look at things from a different perspective. Separate yourself from your first instinctual response or reaction to this person. You might need to leave some things behind, but those might be standards, those might be like high standards, those might be your typical go-to. I'm serious, this person might not be very like conventionally attractive, or maybe they're not attractive to you or to the majority. It might not be that they're not attractive, though. They might be just so damn different. I get that, too. Like, they seem almost alien in today's spectrum. They may even be a little off this, or on the spectrum. Maybe that's why. Maybe there's a little bit of like antisocial because they are slightly on the spectrum, neurodivergent, or maybe high functioning autistic. And nobody gives them a shot because what they see is flaw. Let's look at what that is. Page of Cups. Yeah, you're not going to take this seriously. Or you're not going to respond to it immediately, as in like, okay, this is a valid offer. Your first instinct is to detach yourself from it, possibly even to like awkwardly like not know what to say, so you just kind of quietly slip away. But I think with the Judgment and the Sun here, you're supposed to reevaluate that. It almost makes me want to cry, honestly. For some reason, all of a sudden I want to cry. Yeah, I'm getting emotional. Wow. It's like this person deserves a chance and nobody will give them a chance. And your first reaction will be to do the same. But this is a soul calling with the Judgment card. Don't judge off first appearances or first impressions. You may see this person as below your criteria, your standard. That makes me really sad. Not what you're gonna do, but just this person. I mean, it could have been the awkward kid that grew up like so alone that they never knew really how to make friends. It could be because they're on the spectrum, but it could be just because, you know, kids are mean, and then whatever. We're moving on. I'm not gonna do that. All right, outcome. Probable outcome here with the world. Tell me about it. Knight of Pentacles, the challenge is showing up. The King of Swords. I don't like where this is going. Tell me about the world. Or tell me one more. With the Knight of Pentacles and the world. This is a person here. And I think it's probably this person. It could be you. I don't know yet. Ace of Pentacles. Alright, somebody might give this a shot. Somebody might give this a shot. We have potential new beginning here with the Ace of Pentacles. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is the tangible one. The one you can see, smell, touch, hear, hold. And the one that actually has long-term benefits. But the one most often slept on. when it comes to love, because it's not exciting, it's not sexy, it's not a trauma bond, it's not all about feelings and Disney sponsored. Tell me more about the World and the Ace of Pentacles, please. Using this deck. Tell me more about the World and the Ace of Pentacles for the probable outcome here. Okay. What is that? Oh, yes. Please, yes. I'm so sorry, Scorpio. This is your reading, but I'm actually really rooting for this person. I think I've gotten emotional one other time on one of my readings, and that was at least a year ago. I will say, with the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords, if this is you, it's like, well, I've got nothing else to do, so I'll give it a shot. But then when you get into it, you realize, wow, this blows your expectations out of the water. If this is them, this is their logic kicking in and trying to figure out the logistics of the thing and the calculations and the, like, how do we set this in motion? Let me not mess up. Let me do everything right. Because the King of Swords can be a stickler. So this is very, like, self-critical. I have to. Like, this person's never late. With this and this together, this is a person that you better be on time. And I think this is like what they're forcing, like not forcing, what they're trying to do. They're trying to show you, show up on time, every time. But it does take a little bit of the romance out just because we're so focused on being perfect. Like pristine. Not as a front. Just to prove, finally, I get to prove, I get to show. This has potential, and I'm so happy to see this. The Magician on the bottom. I'm so happy to see this. And yeah, Page of Wands. Okay, it's going in a good direction. Thank God. Obviously, this is probable outcome. This is only if you say yes. But keep in mind, this is not saying yes to somebody that isn't this person, as I have explained them. Because it's not to say that you won't have. And again, yeah, this is also a general reading, so not everybody is this going to be their story, who approaches. I'm talking about specifically somebody that on the outside seems like walled off, a loner, unapproachable, like possibly even like maybe people see them as pretentious or snobby because they don't talk, they don't involve themselves. They might seem like a societal, like, pariah. Alright, so let's look at long-term overall potential. Real world potential. This is a very good outcome. If we get this in motion, if it gets past the stage of just the planning part, and maybe if we get past this, the challenge, tell me about that Four of Swords. Tell me more about the Four of Swords as a long-term real-world potential of this connection between Scorpio and the person that's coming towards them. Let's have another Four of Swords, Four of Swords. So this could be double confirmation, or it could be that both of you are imitating this energy. Tell me one more. Tell me one more with the Four of Swords as overall long-term real world. There could be a slight disconnect here. I think it's mainly misunderstandings and inability to communicate, or feeling like we can communicate, more internalizing, and that causes misunderstandings and miscommunication. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. The Star in reverse. It could be such a beautiful thing, but we've got to get past our inability to communicate, and instead of communicating, we just internalize things. We withdraw. We seek inner peace, solitude. This is like two people that don't know how to talk to each other. And if we can't get past that, it will kill the dream here. Tell me what that Four of Swords. Gosh, it would be so beautiful. It would be so beautiful. Tell me about that Four of Swords. Why is that here? What does it represent, please? It's like not knowing how to get out of the cycle of, okay, well, I don't know what to say in this situation, so I'm just gonna go into the room and distract myself, or oh, jeez. The Death and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we have Scorpio, we have Sagittarius, all the fixed signs as well, though, and then Aquarius. It's like we don't know how to exit the cycle of not being able to speak. We don't know how to change it. We don't know how to fix it. And because we don't know how, it robs us of an amazing outcome. It takes something really beautiful and turns it into dust. Queen of Wands. All it takes is one person to take initiative here. But you just can't, in this scenario, you just can't seem to get out of that cycle. It could be avoidance of conflict. It could be nobody wanting to rock the boat. It could be just comfort level, like I'm comfortable not expressing how I think or feel. But all it takes is just one person. I mean, not just once, but several times. But somebody needs to take the lead here, and nobody wants to take the lead. We just allow. Allowance is the death of this thing. Just blindly doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, is what kills this. And Aries, Leo, Sag with that Queen. Yeah, we don't know what to do, so we don't do anything. Somebody stops knowing what to do, and it frustrates them to the point where, oh, the potential though. I would hate to see this, because to have the Star here in the upright, Oh, the places we'll go. But then we have the inability to figure out a way to understand one another. I think that's the main thing. We don't understand. And maybe you're two very private people, two very quiet people, two very used to being independent, that we don't know how to fix what's broken. Okay, Scorpio, that's your reading. Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe as you see fit. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon.